Good morning, Year 6. So, as you know, in maths, we are looking at problems involving all four operations. So I'm going to show you a quick video. Well, this actually goes on a bit because I've got showing all the different operations of how you can solve them. Now, I do go quite quick in this. I give about 2 examples for each operation, but I go fast. So, pause it. If you need to look at stuff again, the joy of YouTube is that you can pause it and go back a bit. So, pause stuff. Watch stuff again. Hopefully there's nothing new, it's stuff that we've all done before, but today's lesson is going to give you a bit of a chance to revise it. There's ready, steady, go. We'll watch the video first and then see how you're feeling about it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to have a go at solving some addition problems. So I'll just do a couple of examples and you can always pause this at different bits. So let's say I'm doing something like 346 add 6,432. Now, one of the first things I need to do, the first thing I need to do is estimate. 6,400 add 300 is going to give me somewhere close to 6,700. So I'm going to write that. And then hopefully my answer will be somewhere in that ballpark a bit later. Now, adding. Need to put the numbers into columns. I always like to start with the biggest number, so I'm going to put 6,432, and hopefully you've got squares to help you out with this. Add 346. Make sure that our ones line up and our tens and our hundreds. Then, the 2 add the 6 is going to be 8. 3 tens add 4 tens is 7 tens. 4 hundreds add 3 hundreds is 7 hundreds. And then 6 thousands. My answer is 6,778. And I'm quite happy that that's close to there. Okay, let's quickly do another example. So we've got something like 48.2, add 373, add 2,406. Okay, same again, I'm going to estimate, 2,400 add 400 is 2,800 plus about 50. So I think my estimation is going to be 2,850-ish. So, put the numbers into columns. Like I said, I always like to start with the biggest, so I'm going to make 2,406, put in my decimal point, add 373, put in my decimal point, and then put my decimal point in first, add 48.2. Now it's all a bit all over the place, so I'm going to put in my zeros as my placeholders, just to make it a bit easier as I'm adding them up. So I've got 2 tenths. 6 add 3 ones is 9 ones, plus that one is 17 ones. Carry my 1 into the next column. Then I've got 7 tens, add 4 tens is 11 tens, plus that one, so it's 12 tens. So that one carries into the next column. 400s add 300s is 700s, plus that one, 800s. And I've got 2,000s, 2,827.2. Yeah, that's somewhere close to that. I'm quite happy with my addition. So I'll just leave that on the screen if you want to pause it, and then I'm going to move on to subtraction. Okay then, subtraction. So success criteria here, if you want to pause it and have a read through, then by all means do. And I'm just going to run through 2 examples. Example number 1, let's do something like 4,373 take away 591. So I'm going to estimate that, 4,300 take away about 600. My estimation is going to be somewhere, I'll take away 300 gets me to 4,000, take away another 300 gets me to about 3,700. Now, first job, second job, put them into columns. So 4,373 take away 591. Again, making sure that I put these in the right column. Now I'm going to start with the smallest. 3 take away 1 ones is 2 ones. Then I've got 7 tens take away 9 tens. Now this is going to give me a negative number. I don't want negative numbers in this, so I'm going to exchange. So I'm going to take one of those hundreds, so I'm left with 2 hundreds, and put it on there. So then I got 17 tens take away 9 tens, it's going to be 8 tens. Then I've got 200s take away 500s. Again, that will give me a negative number. I don't want that. So I'm going to take one of those thousands, which will leave me with 3,000s, add it on there. So I get 12 hundreds. 12 hundreds take away 500s. It's going to be 700s. and I've got 3 thousands left. 3,782, that's quite close to my estimate. I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's do one more example. Let's say I've got something like 471 take away 39.6. So this one might be one where you just take away 40 and add 0.4, but let's do the written methods for it anyway. So I've got 470, take away about 40, so my estimate is going to be somewhere around 430. So 471, I'm going to put in my decimal point, take away 39.6. Really important here, put in your 0 placeholders. So 0 tenths take away 6 tenths. Lots of us will make a mistake and put in a 6 there. It's not, because it's -6. So I'm going to take that 1, that leaves me with 0 ones there, and add it onto my tenths. So I've got 10 tenths take away 6 tenths is 4 tenths. Then I've got 0 ones take away 9, again, need to exchange. So then I'm left with 10 ones take away 9, which is 1. 6 tenths take away 3 tenths, which is 3. And 4 hundredths take away nothing is 4 hundredths. My answer is 431.4, which is very close to my estimate. Subtraction, smashed it. Okay, now I'm going to move on to multiplication. Okay, multiplication, success criteria. Pause here if you need to have a little read through it, but I'm going to go through it with us. Right, let's say we've got something like 273 times by 6. So I'm going to do a quick estimate. Well, that's close to 300. 300 times by 6 starts off a bit like 3 times 6, but that's going to be 100 times bigger, so that's going to be 100 times bigger. So my estimate is going to be a little bit less than that, because that's not quite 300, somewhere around 1,800. Now, put it into columns, so 273 times by 6, and then I'm going to multiply each of these numbers, each of these parts of these numbers by this 6. So 6 times 3 ones is going to be 18 ones. Carry the 1 into the next column. 6 times 7 tens is going to be 42 tens plus that one, so it's going to be 43 tens. And then 6 times 2 hundreds is going to be 12 hundreds plus those 4, so it's going to be 16 hundreds. 1,638, which is a bit less than that, which is what I expected, but I'm quite confident that's right. Next one. Let's say I've got something like 43 times by 32. So 43 times 32, well 40's, that's close to 40, that's close to 30. So 4 times 3 is 12. So 40 times that by 10, and I need to times that by 10. My answer is going to be somewhere around 1,200, but will be a bit bigger because I've got the 3 and I've got the 2 from that. So set it out in columns, 43 times 32. And then I'm multiplying both parts of this 43 by 2 first. So I do 2 times 3, which is 6, and then 2 times 4 tens, which is 8 tens. Then I'm now going to be multiplying everything by this 3, but it's not a 3, it's a 3 tens. So I need to move everything a column higher. So 3 times by those 3 is going to be 9 tens, and then 3 tens times by those 4 tens is going to give me 12. Add them together, 6 ones, 17 tens, 2 hundreds plus that one is 3 hundreds, plus that one, 1,376. So yeah, that is a bit bigger than that, but I expected that. And there is multiplication. Hopefully, got that. And lastly, we're on to division. So success criteria there. Pause it if you want to have a little look through that. And we're just going to have a go at solving these 2 problems. Now, if we're dividing by a 1-digit number, we can just use a quite quick bus stop. If we're dividing by a 2-digit number, it's a bit more complicated, but nothing to be too worried about. So, 1-digit number, I can put it into my bus stop. So I'm dividing 204 by 6. So how many 6s are going to go into 2? I can't do any. So I'm going to cross that out and carry my 2 into my next column. Put a 0 up here. How many 6s go into 20? Well, 6, 12, 18. So it's 3. And then I've got a remainder of 2. How many 6s go into 24? 6, 12, 18, 24. 4. My answer is 34. And 6 times 30 will be about 180. So yeah, I'm happy with that being right. Now, 2-digit number. For this point, we're gonna have to continually subtract stuff away. So I need to do a key facts box first. So I need to do different amounts of 36 to help me get it. Well, 2 lots of 36, well, double 30 is 60, double 6 is 12, put them together is 72. 4 lots is going to be double that, so 2 lots of 70 is 140, plus those 2, 144. 10 lots is going to be 360, and then I always like to do 5 lots, which is half of that. So half of 300 is 150, half of that is 30, put them together, 180. Right, and then I start subtracting amounts away from this. Now, obviously a lot of these are quite a long way away. However, if I look at the 4 lots and times that by 10, that will give me 1,440, which is getting close. So that's 40 lots. I'm going to take away that 1,440, and I write in here that that is 40 lots. So, take away 2 take away 0 ones is 2. 1, 10 take away 4 tens, I need to do some exchanging. So then I'm left with 11 tens, take away 4 tens, which is 7. 4 tens take away 4 hundreds take away 400 is 0. 1,000 take away 1,000 is 72. So I'm left with 72, and you can see, oh, 2 lots is 72. Take away 2 lots, and I get to 0, which is what I'm aiming for. And then I see how many lots have I taken away? Well, I've taken away 42 lots. So my answer is 42. I know I've gone quick, but please go back and pause bits as you need it. Okay. I know I went fast year 6, but pause it, go back, have a little look at the questions, and then decide which ones are going to challenge you. We don't want it to be easy. We don't learn from being easy, we learn from being challenged, but we don't want it to be impossible for us either. So choose Ready or Steady or Go, whichever one's going to give you the best task, the best challenge. And yeah, enjoy it. Should take you a little bit of time. Hopefully this maths lesson, by the time you've watched the video, which was like 15 minutes long, plus work for about 25 minutes-ish, and then checked them, should be like about a 40-minute lesson. Okay, see you later, year 6. Bye.